Hello, so a quick video about doors. I've got these units here. Doors are now blocking the visibility. So I'm going to have these units approach. The way doors are going to work in the game is that the player has to actually have a unit close to a door in order to control it. So doors aren't automatic. They won't open automatically. The player controls whether doors open or close. And in order to have that control, they need to position a unit nearby. Then some sort of icon will appear near the door, indicating that it's under player's control. And then the player should just be able to click on it and open it, which I'm trying to do here. There we go. And you can see behind this door there's this this enemy. In this unit, I've got a preliminary kind of firing stuff and aiming stuff in the moment. There's no damage at the moment, and in fact the enemy can't actually see the player's units. This enemy's just moving about randomly. So the doors will be primarily the main reason why the player will want to close doors. Well, it's obvious why they'd want to open them, but why they want to close doors is for defensive reasons. So this enemy that's behind this door is particularly weak, so one of his weaknesses is it won't actually be able to smash through doors. It's not even going to be that tricky for armed units. It's really going to be dangerous if it's in large groups, or if so you're just moving an unarmed unit around. It's going to just not going to do very well against even a weak enemy. So doors will completely block these types of enemies. Some bigger enemies will be able to bash doors down, but it will take time. So not only will a closed door slow them down, but you'll get an early warning that they're coming. And I think that's the only real advantages of doors. There's a big disadvantage of doors, of closed doors, closing doors. And that is that you can no longer see what's behind the door. And when it comes to opening the door, if the player wants to open the door, there could potentially be enemies right behind the door. And I think I'm going to make some enemies actually use that as an ambush behavior. One way around that, I'm thinking of having, well, I want to put different items, not just weapons in the game, is there'll probably be an item that allows you to scan behind doors and see what's there. That'll be some item you have to equip a unit with. And maybe it only has a limited number of charges, or it takes time to use, or it just takes up space to use. I'm also thinking of having a different type of door, a stronger door that's maybe rarer, that's remote controlled, so you actually need to position a unit in a completely separate place near a terminal of some sort in order to operate a door like that. That's just providing incentives for the player to split their team up, because that's going to create a bit of tension and difficult decisions for the player. Because obviously it's no brainer that the best thing to do is for everybody to stick together, but by sort of luring the player into splitting their squad up, that should make the game a bit more interesting. Anyway, that's doors for now. So yeah, see ya.